Hello, Sophia here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to make a full pleated card, and we're going to start out with a piece of paper that is 3 inches by 11 inches. So once you cut that, then we need to score it. Now I'm just going to turn it over and score on the other side. And just get my scoring tool here. And now how we start is we're going to score at 1.5 inches. Now don't press too hard because it is paper. So 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches, 3.5 inches, 4.5 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, 6.5 inches, 7.5 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches, and 9.5 inches. Okay. Okay, next I want you to take a pencil and I want you to mark at just make a little mark. You're not going to see it later, but mark it at the 5 inch and at the 6 inch, the score lines. Okay. Then I want you to turn your paper and I'm just going to mark it at the 1.5 inch. And we're going to do that on both sides. And 1.5. Okay, so now we can get our trimmer. And what we want to do is we want to cut from the 5 inch mark to the 1.5 inch mark. Okay, so we're going to place both of those on our, line it up where our cutting line is. Okay, so I have a 5 inch here and I have my 1.5 inch there. Okay, so, oops, it's not exactly on there. All right, so make sure it lines up. And then all you're going to do is cut that little triangle off. Okay, then we're going to turn it the other way. And now we have a 6 inch mark. We made a mark at 6 inches. And we also have one at 1.5. So we're going to do that again. So we're going to go at the 1.5 mark and the 6 inch mark, which is this little tick right there. And just make sure they're lined up in the cutting line. Okay, there we go. And you end up with this. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. And now we can fold it to turn it into a pleat. Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to just fold in the first 2 pieces from that middle inch, you know, with the 5, between the 5 and the 6. Okay, and then you got your, you can just press all your score lines if you like, if it makes it a little bit easier for you. I'm actually scoring back. I'm actually turning mine backwards to what I actually did on the other side, but that's okay. It's all going to work out. So at the 1/2 inch fold, that's where you're going to actually bend your paper. So hold the inch, bend back at the 1/2 inch, which is here, this 1/2 inch, put it back like that, and then do the same thing on the other side. Just fold back on the 1/2 inch. Okay, and it's like this. So now what we're going to do, we need to keep this together. So I'm going to turn it over. Now I don't have a tape runner right now, so I am actually going to use, I'm just going to put this on here to hold it. Now I'm actually just going to use my terrible tape. And as soon as I find the edge for it, because there we go. All right, now hold it down and I'm going to start. This is actually the top up here where the straight line is. This bottom part down here, this wavy pleated part, will be on your card, on the bottom of your card. Okay, So that's good. So cute. Okay, so now let's get the card base. Okay, so I got my card panel, not my card base. My card base is actually going to be red. Okay, so let's get this on the card base. Okay, so I have the tape on the back, and what we're going to do is we're going to line, this is the bottom of your card. So we're going to line it up there, but now we have about a 1/4 inch on each side that we're going to fold back. So you just want to make sure that's kind of even too. Then it kind of gives you an idea that you are in the center. Now let's see how we make out with putting this down. All right, so I'm just going to hold it up a bit, kind of put it in where I think is the center. Let's see, this should be okay. That's about right. All right, press it down. Now we're going to take these little edges and just fold it over. Okay, there we go, like that, looking pretty sweet. Okay, now I have a strip of coordinated paper. It's from the same paper pack, which is My Mind's Eye, and it's called Bloom and Grow. Now, you may not have this, may not be able to get this, but of course any double-sided paper would work, but you do need double-sided paper for it. Okay, so now because this is down and I want to put this on top, of course it's going to bend when I glue it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of foam adhesive on there. And I don't want to go from edge to edge because this is going to fold over the edges just like this one did. So I'll give it about a 1/4 inch. I'm going to put a couple of these on because it's a 1-inch card where half is probably going to go over here. So I want the other half to make sure it's popped up. Oops, need to cut this, I guess. All right, I'll put another one here. Feels like it feels like the paper's still on the back. Oh, it is too. Tricked me. Okay. Put this down. And peel the papers off. I'm not sure if I'm going to need a third one there. I just will check it out and see. So I'm just going to lay it about halfway down. And I'm going to fold the sides back. So we want to make sure those are even on each side. All right. That looks pretty cute, doesn't it? Okay, so now I wanted some kind of embellishment to go on here, but I didn't really have anything coordinating. So you know me, I took a piece of paper and I fussy cut out a couple of items. Now I'll probably pop dot them up, but I'm just gonna, I don't want them, well, they can come off the card a little bit because I do have, this is smaller, excuse me, smaller than my card base, but I think I'll pop these up because I want to make sure I have a sentiment here. It's called Just Because. I have a lot of blocks, but none of them have lines on them, so I gotta eyeball everything. I want to make sure I can, oh yeah, that should work. I want to make sure I can put it up here. I don't want it too high because maybe I should just do this and then I can pop those out of the way. All right, that's what I'll do. Okay, let me just grab some ink and let's use some Samba. A nice juicy red color. Oh shoot, I haven't used this stamp before. I just got this stamp. It's called Just Because, and it's from May Made It. And it's right here, Just Because. These are beautiful stamps. Oh, I just didn't rub it before I used it. I just got these at Christmas from my daughter, so I'm excited to use them. I'm just going to grab a piece of paper so I can just test the stamp out. I should have done this beforehand. I apologize. Okay, so just because. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, I like that. Okay, but let's do that. All right, so I'm going to ink it up again. Off screen, of course. All right, and if I flub this up, I can always cut this one out, right? All right, so I'm going to put these, I guess, kind of like that. They look kind of a mess. I might just put one. But I want to put this about here. Perfect. Let's get our dimensional pieces down. I wonder if I should just go with one. I think one maybe. Because this one kind of blends in, don't you think? Like it's hard to... No, I think I might just go with the one. I think the one will look cute. All right, so I'm going to pop that up too. Just need my dimensionals. All right, there we go. That is pretty. Okay, let's get our... I do like this extra piece, but I think it's just too much. It'll go on something else, no worries. Okay, let's get this on our card base. Oh my goodness. I know I just did a card with a red base, but you know, you can't not have teal and use a different color. You gotta have red. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to, and I'm popping that. Oh, maybe I will pop it up. It might be nice. I think I'll lay it flat. All right, let's get our adhesive here. Actually, I'm going to use glue for this. It's faster. Lay this down. Oh my, I gotta take this mat out of the way because it is not doing this card any justice. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? That is stunning. So we have to do the inside of the card, and I can use this little piece on the inside. How sweet. Okay, so I have a card panel to go inside. It's cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And I do have a stamp I'd like to use. These are Catherine Pooler, and they are called Ladies That Lunch Sentiment Stamp. And what I'm going to do, on the outside of my card, it says just because. And on the inside, I'm going to put good friends make every day special. All right, so let's put this down. Good friends make every day special. That's really cute. Just gonna line it up a little bit more. Okay, and I think I'm going to do that one red as well. Okay. Ooh, and guess what's going to go on here? Oh, maybe in the corner. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy I cut out 2 now. Okay. I know I put a lot of ink, but Don't want to have to cut my panel again. Okay, so do you guys all have a huge mess now after Christmas? All your Christmas stamps are out and paper, and I have a lot to put away. Okay, I probably should have done it in my platform, but this works out. This works out just fine. I think I'll put this down here. That would look cute, wouldn't it? Okay, but I'm just going to put it flat. I'm not going to put dimensionals on it on the inside of the card. Just a little bit of adhesive on it. Oh my, this is beautiful. Ooh, that was a good fall. Didn't land upside down. All right. I really, really, really like this. Good friends make every day special, just because. That is pretty. Come on, you gotta admit, it's pretty. I just love my cards. I love everybody's cards too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish you a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.